What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Treasure Tuesday, and this week I've got another special card for you guys. It's the Fantasy Week 3 90 overall card of Torrey Smith, and as you guys can tell, it's 1 of 1,000. And this card is pretty special because, for one, if some of you MUT players have been playing the game longer than Christmas, got the game when it first released, this was one of the very first cards that they released as a numbered card. So that was always something special about this card with that whole promo, because that same time they released Torrey Smith and Chris Clemens in the Fantasy Week 3 card. So I decided to get a bundle that week, and I actually pulled both cards. I was very happy about that. And it was something that I've never done before. This was my first year playing Madden Ultimate Team. And something about the numbered cards just kind of made it, more fun to pull packs. And I actually pulled a Torrey Smith when these were in packs. I got number 166. And I also pulled a Chris Clemens card. So that card is in my reserves. And the Chris Clemens is actually on my team, my All-SEC team. The Torrey Smith card is in my reserves. But here's the back for you guys. And this is actually a pretty great high-rated card, with stats-wise for a 90 overall card. And I'm just really happy to get my hands on this card because it is number 1 of 1,000 overall. So, it's the Fantasy Week 3 limited edition. He had 6 receptions, 127 yards with 2 touchdowns. That's what got this card for Torrey Smith. And for those of you about the numbered cards, I know some people have asked, what's so special? Well, there's only 1,000 in the whole game, and this was the very first one to be released. So that's what makes it special, and a lot of people find that very, very valuable. And I would just like to give a very big shout out once again to J Money, because he is the one that let me use this card for this edition of Treasure Tuesday. And he's also the owner of number 1 of 28 limited edition Adrian Peterson that I used in my previous Treasure Tuesday video. So I want to give him a very big shout out and thank you for letting me get this card. And thanks for trusting me with it, because, a lot of people may not do that. I've actually tried to get that LSU Pat Pete to be part of a Treasure Tuesday video because it is numbered 1 of 1. But, I'm not going to ask that guy anymore. Maybe he doesn't trust me or something. He never replied. But that's completely understandable because it is the only one in existence. So I'm just going to let that go. But I'm going to go ahead and put a plug in here for J Money. For those of you that are listening that may have some very special cards in this game, any numbered cards that you may have, or somebody that has anything that may be number 1 of whatever, or like this Torrey Smith, maybe you have number 82 of 1,000, the person's jersey number. I pulled number 12 of Andrew Luck on this same channel, and I ended up trading that to a guy on the EA forums. And, it's just cards like that that make it more special. So if you guys have any numbered cards, please let J Money know, but only if it's like a very special number, like a jersey number or number 1. Or you can tell me and I'll tell him, because he'll probably give you a deal that you just cannot refuse, because he is an avid collector of these things and likes to get them. So actually he is looking for number 1 of 100 Walter Payton. If you guys remember, have been subbed to me for a while, I actually opened number 1 of 100 Walter Payton on this channel. And I ended up doing it as part of a giveaway. I gave it away to a guy. And since then, he has sold it. So I have no clue where it's at now. But if anybody is watching this video that has number 1 of 100 Walter Payton and is willing to sell it, please let me know, because I'm sure J Money is going to give you a very nice offer for it. So I just wanted to throw that out there for him. And I just wanted to thank him one more time for letting me use Torrey Smith, number 1 of 1,000. A very special card, and I'm just excited to have it as part of Treasure Tuesday for you guys to showcase it. We're almost coming to an end here on Treasure Tuesday. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this installment. Hopefully you guys enjoy this series. And that's about it, guys. This has been the Treasure Tuesday edition of the Fantasy Week 3 Torrey Smith limited edition card, number 1 of 1,000. And if you guys are enjoying this content and you're new around here, click subscribe, because I do a lot of MUT videos. And until next time, guys, roll tide.